Rocky, un gusto platicar contigo. Buenas noches. Bien, me gustaría preguntarte para ti, ¿cómo ha sido la evolución de Volador Jr? ¿Cómo percibes ahora a Volador Jr? Ya que cuando tú lo enfrentaste hace tiempo, bueno, él todavía usaba máscara, todavía físicamente, bueno, no lo vemos como está ahora. ¿Cómo percibes tú la evolución de Volador Jr. ahora que, bueno, volverás a tenerlo enfrente en el Grand Prix?
Yeah, I mean, I obviously Volador Jr. has had a great career. He's definitely always been in great shape. He's definitely always been a very physical wrestler, and he's had some great rivalries that have definitely made him a better wrestler. I think, though, that what Volador is lacking is he has no presence worldwide. Like Rocky Romero has a presence worldwide. He has a huge presence in Japan. He obviously has a huge presence in Mexico because all you guys here want to talk to me. In the United States, I mean, I'm the guy who I was in AEW, Impact, MLW. I've been in every big wrestling company in the last year. I've been on all of the stages worldwide. So even just this year, I've seen more people have seen me and seen the trajectory of Rocky Romero than anybody's seen a Volador in the last year. You know, I haven't even seen name one great Volador match in the last year. It's hard to name one because he's just not on the same level as Rocky Romero. So, but yeah, I definitely got to give Volador his kudos. The last time I saw him was a couple years ago in the Best of Super Junior. Couldn't really win, couldn't put it together. He had no big performances, but I was always having big performances. Talk about performances against Will Ospreay, El Fantasmo. These guys are like, you know, the top of the top when it comes to professional wrestling worldwide. So I think that he doesn't have the opponents anymore. He had some great opponents in the past, but he has no big opponents now. But if he wants a big opponent, Rocky Romero's back in Arena, Mexico. So here I am.
Uno de los recursos más fuertes de Volador Jr. evidentemente es la lucha aérea, ¿no? Es un estilo que él domina muy bien, que ha trabajado, pero tú tienes otra carta muy fuerte, tienes otro recurso que es el conocimiento de las artes marciales mixtas, Rocky. Entonces, en ese sentido, ¿consideras que ese es, vaya, uno sí, de los recursos más fuertes que vas a utilizar ese día, que te puede llevar a la victoria en el Grand Prix?
Yeah, that's a great point. Volador is a great wrestler when it comes to the aerial arts. But yeah, I think that what's solid about me is that I'm not great at one thing. I'm good at a lot of different things. So I think that my specialty I can easily ground and grind out Volador Jr. and tap him for a submission the same way I would love to tap Volador Jr. the same way I tapped him in 2003. I think that would be the greatest cherry on top of the Sunday there. And so if I get the opportunity, I'm going to tap Volador. I'm going to make him look stupid as hell in front of all his fans in Arena, Mexico. And I want to embarrass him and leave him out to dry while I hold that beautiful Grand Prix title above my head.
En otras ocasiones has tenido la oportunidad de enfrentar, Rocky, bueno, ya mencionamos al pequeño gran maestro Virus, a quien, bueno, venciste. Curiosamente, en una lucha muy importante en tu trayectoria, lo derrotas con una palanca al brazo muy fuerte y tiempo después te enfrentas a Negro Casas, otro luchador, otra estrella del Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre, y también lo derrotas con una palanca al brazo. Rocky, enfrentarte a dos luchadores tan experimentados, por poner un ejemplo a ellos nada más, del Consejo Mundial, también te da una mayor experiencia para llegar ahora a este evento en el que, por ejemplo, ya ha ganado Volador, ya también ha ganado Último Guerrero. La palanca al brazo es también una de sí, otro de tus recursos más importantes con los que has ganado, por ejemplo, a Virus y a Negro Casas.
So yeah, there's two wrestlers that I have a lot of respect for in the Mexican lucha libre culture. That's Negro Casas and Virus. I think they're both great wrestlers. Especially I think Negro has the fire, right? Negro has fire. He reminds me a lot of the wrestlers in Japan who are willing to throw it all on the line. And that's the kind of wrestlers I like. And he's also uses some great techniques that I think are similar to my style, which I got to respect. Virus is one of the greatest, I think, luchadors that ever lived. You know, I think that obviously if he was maybe a little bit bigger, he could compete on a bigger stage and a bigger platform worldwide. He didn't really get that opportunity, but I have so much respect for those two guys. I have zero respect for Mystico. I have zero respect for Volador Jr. I have zero respect for Soberano. I have zero respect for Atlantis Jr. because he hasn't done anything yet, right? Who is he? He's just a kid. So, but two guys I do respect, and I'll always rate is Negro, and I'll always rate Virus. And I think Virus was a great rival of mine, and he was able to defeat me. We've never even seen Volador ever beat me. Volador has never beaten Rocky Romero in a singles match or anything like that. So Virus, I give him his flowers. I respect you, Virus. And come August 19th, if any one of these idiots, Volador Jr., Mystico, Soberano, whoever wants to get in front of me, I'm going to knock them right down. I'm going to grab them. I'm going to armbar them, and I'm going to tap them.
También en el Grand Prix van a estar presentes, por ejemplo, Titán, que tiene poco que regresó de Japón al Consejo Mundial, fue a Japón y regresó. También va a estar Templario, que es otro de los gladiadores que ha crecido muchísimo en el Consejo. Su carrera ha tenido un impulso muy fuerte. Ellos también, para ti, Rocky, ¿qué representan en concreto Titán y Templario?
Yeah, I like Titan. I think Titan has a bright future. You know, I like that he seems humble to me, which I think is important because a lot of the problems I think in Lucha Libre is like, it's very masculine, right? It's very machismo, right? Like somebody like Volador Jr., you see when he walks into a room, he's got a big ass head, right? And he wants everybody to bow down to him like he's the man. He's not the man. He's not the man. He may be the man in his very small world in Arena Mexico, and that's it, or maybe Arena Coliseo. But outside of Arena Mexico and Arena Coliseo, nobody cares about him. People care about guys like me, Rocky Romero. And I think Titan has all the tools to be a much bigger star and have more of an impact on his culture than Volador. So I definitely rate Titan. I think he has an opportunity and a chance to maybe win this thing. I don't know enough about Templario. I've heard good things, but hey, if he wants to stick his nose into Rocky Romero's face, I'll rip out his nose, rip out his eyes, and armbar him.
Por último, Rocky, ¿qué representa para ti regresar a México, a la Arena México, no solamente después de muchos años en que la afición no te había vuelto a ver en el cuadrilátero, sino también volver después de una pandemia, después de estos años que han sido tan complicados? A nivel personal, ¿qué representa para ti regresar a México ahora en este 2022?
It's been a difficult couple of years, I know, for, you know, the country of Mexico, the world, and especially for the luchadors, you know, in Mexico with the pandemic. So not only I think Rocky Romero coming to Arena Mexico is good timing, the Grand Prix in general is good timing to bring a lot of great new wrestlers and some wrestlers that they know back to Arena Mexico to create some really good business and to create some really good opportunities for the fans. With that being said, I also think that this guy right here, Rocky Romero, saved Lucha Libre in 2003 when the Havana Brothers came and arrived in Arena Mexico. It was like the Beatles coming to America for the first time. I mean, we had all the girls screaming and yelling, selling out shows everywhere. So I plan on bringing that same energy back to Arena Mexico this time in 2022. So not only is it going to be just a great Grand Prix with a bunch of great wrestlers, now I want to make a movement. I want to make something that is important. I want to start filling up the arenas again, and it's going to happen with me and my team.
Muchas gracias, Rocky. Gracias, Alexis.